It's Oldmanlifting here. It's January 13th, Thursday, and I'm at Scripps to get my second round of PET scan to determine the growth or the shrinkage of the stage 4 colorectal cancer, which is metastasized. They're going to determine, based on the baseline of the first time they had it, where the cancer's at. And I should know that by Tuesday, I think. I've already gone through 3 rounds of chemo, which is 3 days of chemo dripping in your body, and then you've got another 11 days to recover. And I'll go through my 4th round on Tuesday, I believe it is. I've had some of the side effects, but not as bad as other people. When you go through this treatment, it's they basically have you in a chair for six hours, and then they have you a pump, which is another, I think it's 48 hours or 72 hours. And then you come back and you have the pump removed, but they have you, the chemo drugs are constantly dripping into your system. It's pretty bad. In fact, you're pretty miserable. There's been days where I literally couldn't get out of bed for 20 hours. I thought I was going to come into this and it was going to be, I'm going to lift weights, I'm going to do great. But, the fact of the matter is that your body has to adjust. The side effects are pretty bad. You get neuropathy where you can't feel things in your hands or your feet. You get ocular, my vision has gotten worse. So because it's stage 4 metastasized, I couldn't get radiation nor operation. So they went straight to chemotherapy, and they gave me the strongest dosage of 3 different chemo drugs, F5U, which is, it's like a shotgun blast. It destroys everything. Good cells, bad cells, it doesn't care. So I've gone through 3 rounds of that. It's 3 days of having the treatment, then you're miserable for another 4 days, and you have about 7 days to recover before you go to the next round. So we're going to see where we're at, if it's shrunk, if it's grown, not too sure. And the fact of the matter is that it's a tough treatment, it's a tough program, but it's not as tough as some of the people that have gone out there. So I'm kind of blessed in that what I've gone through is not as bad. How I'm personally trying to fight this, and said I'd give a list of the different supplements I'm taking, and so I'm posting it here. You'll see that there's some stuff that you've seen and heard of, vitamin C, vitamin D, those types of things, but I'm also taking some additional types of products that actually inhibit the growth of the cancer, at least based on medical tests I've seen. So this is that. And I'm also looking at going on a very, very strict ketogenic diet, which is using products like KetoCal and not eating anything. It's all based upon what the results are off of this test.